edition of Daily Wahala. National Cathedral about topic be a hot cake or Ghana and Gaza. Now, do not buy person musi Ghana for CNTS because you're donating Mescanem one month and see that. Nano my speech be waka once and yebeko. But before that, the Ghana card.
Maybe that's a Ghana card. Yeah, heavy.
Well, say, I say, we register for Ghana card and only Ghana card. Now, so when you register with SEMA, coming 31st July, or SEM no card that we should that I am useless. I am worthless basically. Unless say we register for the SEM no. Because of that, intina more people be rushing to telecommunication companies no or more offices to register their SEM. And after the mad rush about they be the cost of Ghana pa. I think the post Ghana post 2 videos be of unkophobia or muda like say as a major businesses because of the deadline, as some more rushing to the companies to register their SIMs.
The business a Ghana card, yeah, they are heavy. Oh my, who say for so many days. Yeah, ba, and I'm called Tramumbra. Yes, I'm a salary. Yes, salary for Robertia. Yeah, Lord for Robertiana.
Not just this guy, there's even another person.
Fine, you just said, Baumia, 1 Ghana card, my about 330. Me besides all the district capitals no Ghana no Ghana card no yet me yo me come afra ma me koju afra o ye yo pokwasu a yet me be any branch of pokwase people are coming from Kaswa Burkina Faso Omukron yes because there's a Ghanaians in Burkina Faso there's a Ghanaians in Burkina Faso 2 Ghanaians here on my counter freezy wow Baku UBA East Legon branch ni bank ni account freezy this year. And I pay my grandmother fear flower bahase because of Ghana card. It's a branch. Toko, or hono, Mikrom Toko, or hono, yet we be any branch or ho.
My middle level is free and about 8 o'clock. Many money buy, and so does it just.
And one thing that they are not doing right is when we're about to start this process, we use a process whereby you go to your vicinity, you go and register. But now, everybody needs to come here, and it seems like the line is not even moving.
So yeah, we must amount for because I just said, Ghana card now. Sometimes there are queues, very long queues, and I've heard here, Ubetimi akwa never catch say and so brother Fofro na bebano, Ubedru 6 nipa be 100 ediki di wenim kan. Ghana card registration deadline minim so my extending from time omudi kan set But can't we, move it a little further, I know Martinez here calculating with say, so man, fuck some kind of agency be and shema. Ghana for any yadi and that. I don't know here by force, as will be a register, and then again, I'm out for be now register for cars, voter ID cards, and all that, stuff. Can they use that to register for, the Ghana card name because isn't voters ID, a valid documentation? And that's the same. Because I know it's all a bridge there. We have, multiple identifications, or driving license, I'll bet him there, or normal, your identity card, your, permit, residence permit. Just so many IDs were bridge. But at the end, everything is going through Ghana card. If you don't have that, I know Seba Umiazi is way important than interchanges. But then again, until the time I now want to register for these various cards, details, baby, bomb collecting, can't they use to register at least a SIM card? And even if they can't do that, why don't you extend the date a little bit? Because some way at the end 1 year not born because I think it's October 1st to say date in the yeah, October 1st, 2021, and almost started the re-registration of the SIM cards, and then ended 31st July. Yeah. So more extending it to at least 1 year. It gives people, because they are stopping their jobs to come do this thing. And if some mobile money they go back home, the next day someone say car for somebody before from. Ebinum kura dey complaining about baby so move free and son of my baby Ghana card it's too much for them.
And I pay my grandmother fear flower bahase because of Ghana card. It's a branch. Toko, Ohono, Mikrom Toko, Ohono, yet we be any branch or ho.
And I believe that so many people are going through these things because time and I'm more Ghana and I'm a quack media. Ura, can say NIA for more headquarters. What to say, yeah, line in the pair of my goodness and yadeketwa. So a month for Bebrina, they are going through it and Kasa. So but they asking if it's possible. So I'm extending now. I think that would be best. There is one guy I mean who just won't say more at home. Oh, no, just a Ghana card, no, on registration, on ye, Now the telecommunication companies no so omo di omo pa. Omo ntwa ne line no omo hwe ne ebesi. Ye go video no so.
Na mo se 1st July. Enya de a unkura Ghana card untimi come back. Unkura Ghana card o SIM card e betwa make we do that. I'm telling you. Ghana card me ko jibi. Registration me nyebi. And I'm daring somebody like Esla Usu. Huh? I have a contract with MTN, I have a contract with Tigo, I have a contract with Vodafone. At the time I make a SIM card. Me call you know me a valid card. Your voters your friends say voters card and I say passport. Me call your registration of my SIM card. Me call your registration of my SIM card. Me the registration we no mo to say a valid card no the registration man. It is an MTN, Tigo, Vodafone. Oh, I catch them say contract. I mean, no call registration. I mean, yeah, no. Was it because of certain Ghana card? Ghana for you who can put your registration. No, was it no to be trying the SIM card? But they should cancel the SIM card near radio.
You see, I understand the point. Na guy they try making, but you can't fight with government. You will lose. Opa kind the contract, the fine print, whatever. It will state to say MTN and I said the telecommunication companies, are more rise to change some of their, policies. Even bigger companies like Google, Facebook, they even do that exact same thing. What he has here? Do it meant now one can say Ghana card and then because the time I now card no, what the valid card in the government of Ghana no trumps or card now one can't you know in a boom mine. Yet they go to a mom say they are capable than us into a moon boom mine. And now no when in Yansan in our dream or say Ghana card nebebwa. Until you swear on a register or same no. Failing to do that was same in your and then you are saying, say, Ghana card. It's like this guy wants fight with the telecommunication companies and also, I think it's Osala Owusu, the Minister of Communications and Digitalization. Because that is the thing. If not that, among for Bebrena are doing their Ghana cards to get their same cars, re-registered, and you are saying it's okay. I've not done that. I'm waiting for the deadline, and then if say telecommunications they cut me offer, I'll go fight with them. Your point, makes sense, but this is some fight here. You don't really need to fight.
And so on what trial, we will meet them. We will meet them.
Who meet you, baby? You see, government, the policies, and the plans, and the ideas that from put the individual person, the normal citizen. What's not going to much, all these things. So don't make this a fight to be a ubelusu. No one would even, rally behind you because, among probably are in line to get their SIMs, re-registered, and then you are sitting on radio and say, "Is that 1 year?" Emfa, chama emfa, kokoyo de no kokoye. Now, we National Cathedral topic day in day out to be able to sample for Ghana because baby, no one knows where we are finding the money because amount of about $400 million. We don't have the money. Ghana is broke. And then initially the government, and yet the normal person, yet taxpayer money near the kwasi. But they are saying, government never provided the initial funding and then amount for contribute to a normal DSC. Now, there was second symposium for Episcopal I can't say. Abuja mi read man as am kind enyenwa. Or say a symposium of Episcopal Conferences of Africa and Madagascar. Yeah, Abuja din Episcopal kakaka too much. Nyafe ne wa betwist ya tongwa ha. Na do see Rome omusi ya cheye pan National Cathedral ya die bia here and then the Christian community mo na hese mutu ya hoka.
The project has run into some contemporary controversy currently about the funding. My personal view has always been that even though the cathedral will be very much a national institution, the cost should be largely borne by the Christian community.
Even though it's for the nation, cost of building it, and said Christian community in it. Minyate sadie na and I'm saying me converted to Buddhism. When I say me what minya Christian biem what you say because if it's a Christian community in the way to have a National Cathedral na I'm a Buddhist. Then come a person me convert to Islamic but abusia minya time on Mompaye 5 times a day. There be nanya me then your time akwa di boni. What you say because of that I can't be an Islamist whatever abusia.
With the state providing the land and initial funding to get the project off the ground.
Now, I don't think at that point, the number will be named. The government be provided the initial, amount to get the whole project starting up. What you say? I don't think the number will be named that point, because German vote will be say now to say donations any DBC dino out of nowhere near with 25 million from the coffers of the government by finance minister. Yeah, do they above for the National Cathedral, and the people were like, okay, no. But now to say government be provided the initial funding. I don't know, say donations in a bar, you better say initial funding now go back to the government's coffers and I say, whatever.
Looking through the history of all the great cathedrals of the world, there's never been what can be called an appropriate time to build a cathedral. Invariably, it has taken many years, sometimes centuries, to complete. The National Cathedral in Washington, D.C. took 83 years to complete.
Nana, why are USU? National Cathedral in US. They have so many good things going for them. During the time, I know Moses had the economy at least nanke. But right now, if you are comparing that to us in this 2022 system, Nana comparison do mamunye. It forces us to also make utter comparison. The National Cathedral, by all means, if say dear beer, a babwa country, a bit generate scammer government, and I want how new means a bit in dear for the building of the whole project now. No problem. Everyone wants that. If the economy is doing good, if say IMF and Kobabusian, if say kakraba man for bottom, hand to mouth business koba, and now fede was kakakra, you break it even. And Kanyanka this kayetiasie. Right now, Ghana they cut over 50 billion. As we talk now, no IMF for a relief. And then the attention can't be on a national cathedral because we say, we see Sadiana. Is it going to be a museum? Is it going to be a theater? What is it actually? A church, and as I saying. Because if say it's a church, then simply put, asɔre ni nyina bebre na wo mo ankasa o masɔre. Asɔre ni nyina can build their own churches. Pentecost are doing it. Methodists are doing it. Presbyterians are doing it. SDF are not doing it. But ni nyina no what you say? Yeah, SDF ye nyewu. Ye dan nyina nye. Ho, ya ba share holding. So sa churches ni nyina wo masɔre dada. Na Kosi National Cathedral Accra. Who are you really building it for? Christians, and as I say, hey, for the best on Sunday and Saturday, you see, that is the thing I don't get. Is it something beer? Just say it will have normal beer, kind of. It will be some kind of a tourist site and assassin. I don't get so many things. So that's the reason why the National Cathedral, I quite say, you can say the e-levy. That is part of the reason why because we don't see the benefit of it yet.
It took 150 years to build St. Peter's Basilica in Rome.
Again, Nana, wouldn't mean compare Rome Basilica to Ghana. Rome, when it comes to Rome and then Italy, for example, and in the whole now, they are into that Roman stuff. So building a national cathedral, it's in line with, their national identity, if you ask me. Because Rome is already free. If it takes that long to build Rome, you can't say what is needed, the basilica, the national cathedral they have. That is in line with their national identity. Ghana National Cathedral is not our identity. So you can't compare Ghana, to Rome, And again, during the time when we see, the economy, was doing better than now, Ghana, you understand?
And it took 182 years to finish the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. When these great cathedrals were built, the societies that housed them had not finished with the satisfaction of their major development needs: hospitals, schools, bridges, roads, homes needed to be built.
A couple of things. Nanehi, Ghana for YCMPO. We will gladly accept it. But to say, France dear, Italy dear, USA dear, time and no more demand for other stuff. Yeah, they also had money to do other stuff now. Right now, go Dubai. As beautiful as it is, they are still building stuff because they have the funds to get it done. We don't. So don't say it's a time I know Musi France and I saw my hospitals, but still I know Musi. You can't do that. You can't do that comparison. Make your point to say be a Christian community in donated to that. We understand, we get that part. Right now, I'm in my journey Buddhism saying I'm not part of it. What you say? But to say, oh. Nana Jaisa, Munyasa now, Muyasana for the moment I did be crase, Yempe more for so be a saying, and then also telling us to pay for it. How? Ya won't so.
Now, dare say, if one were to consider only those needs, there would never be a good time to build a church, a cathedral, or any of the great buildings of faith around the world.
Abuziana now doing a speech about the whole National Cathedral thing, no. Osisa mu consider say Ghana no mu ayeten nti ne hu nya se esi National Cathedral na se sa na mo dwen dia na ne the hwini wa ye betimi aye we as not just Ghana but other countries no because France time I know museum mo de no over 100 something years no mo no be bra na he so musi but omo consider say no mo nyina e no mo san si cathedral kan ho banana according to wow nsema a wo kan no wuzi eteki ye kan say France over 180 years e no mo disi omo de. That means that we don't really need to build ours now in 2022 or in 2030. You know, yeah, the also can take as long as 200 years. Let's also be an example. Send you be our next president be Kasa. Yes, I can listen. Rome taking 82 years. Okay, then let's take 80 years to do ours. Not in 2022. Not time I want abusiane video no. Vehicle 20 pebinum ragana pharmacy shop bi onye wurempe wo so pedro na wono ma ebeboa wo immune system ya de nketinkiti bi wo mu a ebe cleanse ya de no kura ansa na obodi ni kura fili say yare no. This is what you need. Vehicle 20.
Vehicle. We support the immune system. Yeah, minya mama vehicle.
Pacho wa toni ni.
Let's go be able to go menye be beto.
Me kwa support my business for immune system. Hey, asa she vehicle t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me kwa ba be fan kan no. Ni t-shirt ru go mama.
Boss, champion, boss. Mr. Only one.
Okay.
Vehicle supporting the immune system.
And your well-being.
Vico 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
No, thanks for watching. Subscribe to your YouTube channel and click what the man says. A new video be able to be on the buy now second. Till we meet again, Adios.